Yup! What's good, everybody, and welcome to Bracket Watch, your stop for everything competition in the world of fighting games and competitive Overwatch space. Every tournament weekend, Thursdays and Mondays, we will be going live at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. No, I'm not giving you no other goddamn time zones because you live in Mountain Time. I don't think you're real. Now, all jokes aside, this show we will be focusing on covering everything fighting games. That is 2XKO, that is Tekken 8 specifically, those two games specifically for right now, and Overwatch Championship Series. This is a show. We do not do live edits, so you can see everything, hear every fuck up, every irrational thing I'm probably gonna say, every bad take I give, every outlandish statement I'll probably make. It is all for y'all and mine, honestly, viewing experience. This is not a podcast. I want to create and build this show with you all. So if you feel free, whatever platform you're watching this on, whether you're seeing a clip on TikTok, whether you're watching an episode on YouTube, or whether you catch the streams live, I want to build this with y'all. So feel free to chime in on any of the conversations you have. There should be a chat box right about here that you'll be watching and you'll be seeing. You get what I'm saying? Got my homie Mac right there for right now, but I'm sure start to get some shit rolling. We start to get some people in here. Y'all gonna be able to chime in on the conversation. I will be reading the chat. We're doing this for fun, spark some conversations around the games we love to play, and just having fun. That's the main thing. Here, having fun. With all that being said, let's kick this weekend off with EVO Vegas. EVO Vegas is this weekend. We will be talking about it. We will be talking about 2XKO. We will be talking about Tekken 8. I think the first topic I want to talk about is going to be which duo do I believe will make it farther in the tournament. Two Wins Twins from Japan or Sonic and Inzem. Now, this is a very hard thing to kind of predict because you get what I'm saying. Those are two extremely strong duos. We saw them go at it at Red Bull Kumite. Sonic and Inzem, I believe, got the better. No, the Two Win Twins got the better of Sonic and Inzem at that tournament, but also at Frosty Faustings, the first legitimate tournament in North America offline, that is first legitimate offline tournament for 2XKO. Sonic Fox and Inzem beat the Two Wins Twins. So we've seen these two go back and forth all the time. So it is hard pressed to try to predict who will go farther. But in my honest opinion, this might be NA bias. I am taking Sonic, Fox, and Inzem for a couple of reasons, right? So let's start off with the Two Wins Twins. I think that the Two Wins Twins plays a very optimized game plan for what they like to do. They play Jinx and Yasuo. Yasuo is a very strong team. You have great projectiles with Jinx, great traps with Jinx, great overall neutral presence with Jinx. And then you have Yasuo. The left-right mix that Jinx allows Yasuo to get is utterly insane. And Jinx also covers up one of Yasuo's biggest weaknesses, in my opinion, in his inability to reliably play neutral up close with some of these faster characters because of his, for lack of a better word, shitty normals. The nigga's normals suck. I don't know how else to say that. His normals suck. That 5M, garbage. At 2H, I don't know how many clips I've seen of that 2H just not working. But with the Jinx assist in the background, you have a duo, somebody who knows how you think. You've been in many situations. There probably isn't a situation that they have not experienced with that team in this game. Having that level of experience, that comfortability, being able to play and bounce ideas off each other, it's such a strong, reliable thing. But then you got Sonic Fox and Inzem. These two, man, it feels like whatever game they touch, they become one of the best at. You have Sonic Fox, who has won an EVO in about every single game he's touched. He's won an EVO in MK9. He's won an EVO in Injustice 2. He's won an EVO in Injustice Gods Among Us. He's won an EVO in MK11. He's won an EVO in MKX. He's won an EVO in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Sonic Fox is so successful at whatever fighting game and now you're gonna topple him. What? Whoa, that's kind of crazy. Now you're going to combine him with a player of the caliber of Inzim, who has won numerous tournaments of Dragon Ball Fighters and has been a very strong player in the competitive fighting game scene for probably the better part of probably 5 years. I also heard he used to play Gears back in the day. He was real nice like at that Gears of War shit, from what I heard. Do I know how to am I gonna go back and fact check that? No, I'm not, but that's what I've heard. So when I start to think about how these two, they just know the inner workings of fighting games, know the inner workings of tag fighters first and foremost, because these are both champions of Dragon Ball Fighters, because this ain't their first rodeo in a tag fighter. This just not. And we have seen them win tournaments before. Just most recently, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, let me go back and double check this. I'm pretty sure they just won a tournament together. Yes, Sonic Fox and Imjim just got done. They are coming off of a victory at Combo Breaker, playing Ari Teemo and Jinx Teemo, beating Hikari, another favorite to win this tournament. And they have just been so strong throughout the entirety of this game. They got 13th to 16th at EVO Japan. It's like they have just always been good. Second place at Red Bull Kumite, first place at Combo Breaker. Like, they just win. I don't know how else to say that. They just win. And if I'm being honest, I've seen some things. I've been around the block. I've seen some things. I think they might be trying a different combination of team. I think Inzem might be pulling the Thresh out. Now, Thresh is a completely different conversation. Also, what's good with my dog Cone? What's good with my dog? We making fathers. That's the duo. Hey man. Say man, I ain't the caliber of player these guys are, but shit. Nah, I'm playing. I'm ass. Let me not even start bullshit. I'm ass. Let me not even start bullshit. But that leads me into another talking point that I want to talk about when it comes to what teams we are going to be seeing. We have heard a lot of talk about this team, about the new characters in 2XKO that came out with Senna and Thresh. Well, mainly Thresh. We have seen so many. I'm not even on camera. This is crazy, yo. See, and this is why I told y'all I'm doing this off rip. This ain't scripted. Y'all gonna see that too. My dumbass being off camera and not having shit pulled up that's not supposed to be pulled up. Hey man, I'm learning. You get what I'm saying? I'm getting used to this shit. You feel me? But we have been talking so much about what is strong, what is not strong. But I know something that is definitely not strong. And that's that Senna character. I'm sorry, that Senna character is not very good. And as Sonic Fox said by this tweet, I really like Senna, but she feels so unfinished IMO. It feels like she's missing a sword normal in her base form, and she is way too slow in that form. Way too slow. Her frame data and hitboxes don't make a lot of sense either in that form. I hope some love is given to it next pack. Then we have this tweet where it's basically a tier list by my dog Ches. Great. He's a great player, challenger rank in NA. He's just a great player, really good insights on the game. And he released a tier list. We got Thresh and Ari and what the fuck tier and the rest of them. But look where my girl Senna at. Trash tier. Is that not nuts? Now, do I think Senna is trash? No. If I'm being honest, no. I don't think Senna is trash. I really do not think Senna is trash. I think that character, when you get into Wraith form, I think that character has the potential to put out some really good damage. She has some of the best assists in the game, honestly, in my opinion, in that Wraith form. But her biggest problem is her base form. Her base form is so dog. It's like you have to know the most optimal routes based on where you are on the screen, how close you are to the corner, and who you're actually hitting to be able to actually get the optimal damage out of her. And then it's so hard to find a hit because, as we said before, she is so slow in base form and her buttons have so much recovery on them that literally when you commit to pressing 5M, you're damn near just dead against the caller. You can't even click buttons in neutral with the character. And her specials, don't even get me started with her specials. Now her assists and shit like that, like her back A assist, that's pretty solid. That's her S1. But it's kind of her assists have so much range. It really feels like they kind of rushed her out a little bit. They were like, we don't want to make this character too strong. And we think that y'all as a player base, we're going to give y'all the opportunity. We're going to release this character in this state, and then we're going to slowly buff her based on what us as the community saw. And for right now, just as I don't think Senna is able to compete with the likes of Teemo, Jinx, like that, because that for me That's her direct competition. If you're gonna pick zoners, you're gonna be competing with Jinx. You're gonna be competing with Teemo. And in that case, she's just not that. You get what I'm saying? She's not Jinx. She's not Teemo. She don't got the mix-ups Teemo got. She don't got the she don't got the neutral control Jinx got. She's extremely committal. It's just her kit is so her kit is so it feels really bad. I'm a huge Senna fan too. I actually, when she came out, I really did want to play the Senna Akali team, but she don't feel that strong right now. She don't feel that strong right now. But that Thresh character, dog, we will be seeing Thresh all the time. I promise you. I promise you, we are going to get in top 8. I bet 3 out of the players in top 8 are going to have Thresh on their team. I will bet that. I will put money down on that. That character is so ridiculously strong. Now I have some notes here on the side that I'm going to bring up because these are just some of my personal notes on what I actually think is really good about Thresh. First of all, his combo conversions are insane. He maybe has the best aerial normal in JH in the entire game. It hits like 3/4 of the screen, and no matter where it hits you, he gets a free combo conversion. Like, it's the easiest combo conversion you've ever seen in your life. It's so consistent. It's so unbelievably strong. His combo conversion is so whoa. His combo conversions are so consistent and so safe, and he shits out damage. And if that was just where he's at, cool, it wouldn't really be that problem. Dog, he maybe has the best assist in the game. Let me repeat that again. He may have the best assist in the game. His back assist, that thing where he drags the freaking his weapon across the floor, bro, that thing anti-airs, the hitbox on it is nuts. Like nuts. That shit is insane. It is such a good assist. It drags you out of the corner, so it has so much potential, and I hope we see some really messed up mix-ups of that dragging you out the corner, getting left, right, maybe some 3-way, maybe some 4-way mix-ups. We're gonna see a lot of shit with that character. I think there are 2 very big things of what makes Thresh strong in this game. First of all, his damage, and second of all, he has some of the best Oki in the game. That lantern is OD. We call him little bro Henry, the ghost that be falling on the ground. Henry is OD. Oh, you're playing a bad game today? Look at this dude. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this dude. What? Either way, right? With that being said, I think there are 2 things that are really strong about Thresh: his combo conversions and his Oki on Wake Up. Here's some of the best Oki in the game. His dash is it leaves some gaps, but his dash is like the only part of his kit that I actually think maybe is a little on the weaker side, just because it's supposed to be this anti-zoning thing, but it's really hard to, when you're solo Thresh, get in on some of these other characters, get on these characters like Teemo, get on these characters like Jinx, just because his dash doesn't operate like everybody else's, so you can't really dash block for real. Like, his dash is pretty committal. But then you got Lantern. Like, what do I need all that shit? If I could just throw Lantern halfway on the screen, teleport to that shit, put Henry down on the screen, teleport to that shit, use the cleave move on the ground and bring you to me with the Lantern, and God forbid if I just jump back and throw JH and you get hit by it, you're losing 50% of your health bar off rip solo. Not even with a teammate. Like, this character can TOD. He has so much strong damage and so good Oki that I don't know how we don't see that character all over top 8 this patch. Now, do I think a Thresh team is going to win? In my honest opinion, probably not. I'm gonna be dead ass. I don't see how anything wins besides Arya Kali. I still think Arya Kali is the best team in the game. Just the mix-ups, the screen control, the area, the amount of things, the easy ways to get a hit with that team, as well as those hits leading to significant damage that will lead to a mix-up that you will die the next time you get touched. It is that team is so strong. Look, if Arya Kali don't win, and that might tease who I think will be taking the tournament at EVO Japan, it might be a little teaser, mayhaps, but you'll find out in a little bit. But Thresh is just so strong right now, man. Thresh is so unbelievably strong right now, and it's gonna be really exciting. It's gonna be really exciting. With that being said, I keep teasing the fact that I am going to show y'all or tell y'all who I got taking this tournament. And for that, we going to upsets.gg, baby. We going to upsets.gg, baby. Upstarts.gg has this free fantasy you can play wherever. You got to be 18 years of older, of course, but you can play fantasy and you can basically just put your predictions on who y'all think is going to win the tournament. So we're going to fill that out right now. These are my predictions. If y'all want to fill this out, feel free. If y'all disagree, flame me in the comments, flame me wherever y'all, but these are my predictions. Mine. So, all dick. Y'all don't get to have input. They're mine. You know what I'm saying? So, for 7th place, who do I have going out round 1 loser side of top 8, but making a top 8 nonetheless? If I'm being serious, where my dog at? I got my dog Ikuan. Ikuan, if y'all are not familiar, he is a Japanese player. I'm pretty sure he still plays Ari Yasuo. I'm pretty sure. The only reason I have him going out bottom is not because of the caliber of player. I think he does have the caliber of player to make, he is the caliber of player to make it pretty far in the tournament and make it pretty far in the top 8. It's just, I think at some point in time, being a solo player playing Yasuo, you're just so limited, man. You're so limited. That character's just not good. That Yasuo character's not good. I'm sorry. I don't think that Yasuo character's that good. And I think that it will end up costing him when he has to deal with teams like Akali Ari, Akali Thresh, Teemo Thresh, Echo Thresh, Teemo Jinx, or Teemo Ari, not Teemo Ari, Teemo Akali. Like when you run into some of these other just blatantly better characters on better teams that just mesh well, it's really hard to win. It's really got to be a skill gap. So that's why I got him going out at 7th. Also, who I got going out first thing tied, it's again, nothing these players are extremely good. I got Super Noon. Now, this might be crazy because again, as you can see on the Start GG page, as you can see, he is, let me make this bigger for y'all so y'all can actually see. As you can see on the Start GG page, Super Noon is ranked 2nd in NA. He's ranked 2nd in NA. And we've seen him get 2nd place at EVO Japan. So you're like, how can you say somebody who just proved that they could get 2nd at EVO Japan, how can you possibly say that they won't get top 8? I don't think Echo Darius is really good. I see Super Noon been on his stream experimenting with going back to Teemo Echo. He's been experimenting with Thresh Teemo, Echo Thresh. So he probably will be pulling out the Thresh, but it's how prepared are you gonna be with that Thresh? It's gonna be really interesting because with all these guys, all these players who I think are going to be pulling out Thresh, maybe, how experienced are y'all? Is that Thresh really tournament ready? Like, are your muscle memory of, I know this situation, I'm comfortable in this situation, what buttons I know how to click, or what I need to do to get out of a certain bad place or not put myself in a bad place? Are you gonna have that familiarity with the character or the familiarity with the team to place high? And at the end of the day, if I'm in top 8, I want to go with something I'm more comfortable with, something I've been playing since day 1. So with that being said, I got Noon going out at 7th. It is what it is. He's a great player, but that's just my bag. So making it to losers semi-finals, I gotta put my dog up there. I gotta put him up there. Wawa, right? Wawa plays on this scene on 2XKO in EVO Japan with this Caitlyn by comp. I really hope from a spectator's point of view, we see this Kate Vi comp, because I think this Kate Vi comp is fucking fire. The left-right mix you're able to do, Wawa's ability to hit these headshots on Caitlyn, because I don't know if y'all try to play Caitlyn. The character not easy, bro. Like, look at this combo compared. Like, look at that combo. That combo is sick, bro. That combo is sick. This team has so much to go for, and I really hope personally he pulls this out. And if I think he pulls this out, he could arguably, I'm gonna have him going out in 5th, but if I could see him getting top 3, top 2, maybe losing out in grand finals, maybe even winning the entire tournament. All these players who are in top 8 have the capability of winning the tournament. I want to say that again. Every single player in this top 8, I personally believe, has the capabilities of winning this tournament. Just because I have them going out early does not mean I think they're bad players or I don't think they're gonna win the tournament. If any of these players win, I will not be surprised. Now, remember that topic we had earlier about which of the duos between the 2Wins Twins and Sonic Fox and Inzum do I believe are going to be going out first? I don't know if y'all can see it. I got hovered. I got the 2Wins Twins going out in 5th place. They'll go on an incredible run. It'll be really fun to watch. But I think they're going to get in some tense situations where, and again, this is just where I think that Yasuo character is going to sell. I just think that Yasuo character is going to sell. I don't I don't think that character is very strong. This might sound like Yasuo downplay or whatever. Yeah, I'm not a Yasuo player. I want to make this clear. I play Ahri Akali. I am not a Yasuo player. I just do not think that character is strong in this specific iteration of the game. I think there are just better options. And if they are going to be running that Ahri Jinx, they do have the capabilities of winning the team. But I believe that their shortcomings will come up. They will slide down the loser side and they will be taken out by another player. Now, who do I have? Now that we get into our top four, it's getting a little spicy. This is winner's side. We going up to winner's side. You get what I'm saying? These are people who get into the winner semis. These are winners. You get what I'm saying? I got Leffen. I got Leffen at fourth. Now, regardless of how you feel about Leffen, that's not my business. That's yours. I don't care. He played a game. I'm gonna talk about him as a player. Regardless if you like him as a person, that don't mean shit. You get what I'm saying? Let's talk about let's leave it in the game. You get what I'm saying? I think Leffen is an incredible player. He's an incredible player. Like, I just don't think that is arguable. He's won in Guilty Gear. He's won in Melee. He's won in pretty much every single fighting game that he's competed in. He's won multiple tournaments in. He is such a strong player, and he's really strong in this game. He has had multiple top 8 placements in this game, and he's just been a consistently strong player. With that being said, I do think he's going to end up losing to our third place finisher. I changed my mind. Sonic Fox ain't the we gonna get to Sonic and Enzo. I got my dog Bleed going out in third. Big Bleed. You get me? You feel me? Bleed is a strong player in NA. If y'all are not familiar, 16-year-old prodigy bursts on the scene with the Alawi Echo. And my bad, I just had to shoot somebody in chat talking about some stream element bullshit. You believe that shit? I believe that Bleed will go out there. He will make an incredible run at his first EVO Vegas. He'll be going out in third with his Echo Alawi. Really pioneered that team. We got little baby Bleeds and ranked and shit like that. We dead ass got somebody named Bleed Jr. That shit is crazy, bro. 16. How the fuck he got a little Bleed Jr.? Like, what? Bleed Jr.? Bro, 16. You get what I'm saying? He a pioneer of the Echo Alawi. I think he's a very strong player, and he gonna have a great showing. But let's get to our grand finals match. As you can see, I got Sonic Fox and ends up getting the EVO grand finals. I do. Loser side. I got him going to loser side, though. Because the person I think is going to take the tournament, Hikari. I think Hikari's going to take the tournament. I think Ahri Akali is the strongest team in the game. I think it's the strongest team in the game. They work so well together. They complement each other. In the way Akari plays the game, the way he plays reactionary, the way he plays in scrambles when the game is really close, the way he's able to play in scrambles is so, it feels like that team was made for him. You know what I'm saying? He's so comfortable. I don't think he's going to switch it up. So I think that familiarity is going to pull forward in this. And I do believe we're going to get a bracket reset though. I think Sonic Fox and Enzim with whatever team they decide to play, whether they decide to play Teemo Ahri, whether they decide to play Jinx Teemo, whether they decide to play Ahri Thresh, Teemo Thresh, whatever they decide to play. Well, I guess they would play probably Ahri Thresh because Enzim's the Thresh player and Enzim's also the Teemo player. So I do think they get it. I just think that we're going to get a bracket reset. It's going to be a great top 8. It's going to be a great reset. But I got Hikari taking it, taking a second Evo, taking 2 Evos back to back, which would be crazy. 2 Evos back to back is crazy, but right now I think Hikari is just the best 2xKO player in the world, and until somebody show me otherwise, I ain't betting against the dude. I'm not betting against the dude. So that is my personal 2xKO top 8 fantasy predictions. Now we got some more. I'm gonna go ahead and save those, but we got some more stuff to do. As you can see, what will be the lowest seed to make top 8? Now, these seeds are going off of Start GG. So we can actually go and pull this up. All the seeds are based off of rankings in start.gg. So we can actually look. So let's filter this by, I guess we can't filter the seeds anymore. I guess we can't filter by the seeds in Start GG. But it's going by the seeds of Start GG. You take that with a grain of salt. You take that with what you will. Seeds might not be entirely accurate to how strong certain players are. Some players I'm sure are slept on. But I think the teams that are going to be there, I think we'll get let's place it right in the middle, 25th to 33. Will a top 4 seed win the tournament. Hikari gotta be a top 4 seed. So yes. Will there be a grand finals bracket reset? I've already said I got Sonic, Fox, and Enzem resetting the bracket on loser side. Grand finals. Will there be a 3-0 in top 4? That's 3-0 in top 4. Now, anything can happen in this game, but I don't see that happen. I think the caliber of players way too strong in this tournament to see a 3-0 happen. I don't see it unless somebody really starts like throwing and just commits to a bad option and a bad team. I don't see it happening personally. We're gonna save that. We're gonna save that. And those are my top 8 picks for 2x scale tournament. Again, the website is called upset.gg. Feel free to make your own brackets. It's all fun and games, whether we win, lose, or draw. It don't matter. We just here to have fun. With that being said, that's going to end the 2XKO portion of the show. We still got more show to talk about because we still got another game to cover. And that game we're going to be covering is that Tekken 8, baby. Now, the first topic I want to get to, as you can see below, can Arslan Ash win his 8th EVO title? If y'all don't know about this dude, Arslan Ash, he get an EVO buff. There ain't no other way to put it. He gets an EVO buff. When he gets on an EVO stage, when he makes that EVO top 8, he starts playing out of his mind regardless of how well he's played throughout the entirety of the Tekken World Tour season. Because at this point, he has not we haven't seen true Arslan Ash prestige, at least at this time in the Tekken World Tour. If I go back to Tekken 8, I'm pretty sure, yeah, he got 3rd at DreamHack Atlanta. He wasn't happy with his performance. He got 9th. He just missed top 8 at EVO Japan. Got 1st place at Level Up Expo, but with a 4th place at Brussels, a 3rd place at DreamHack, a 4th place at Combo Breaker. These are extremely strong results, but this is not the Arslan Ash we've been used to seeing. We're used to seeing Arslan Ash dominating, and specifically dominating the EVO stage. He didn't get to take the dub at last EVO Japan. He did take the dub at EVO France last year and the dub at EVO Vegas last year. And I'm pretty sure he placed at EVO Japan. No, 2025, he wasn't able to go to EVO Japan. I'm looking at the Liquipedia. In this case, yeah, EVO, I forgot. There were a lot of visa issues that prevented a lot of the Pakistani players from traveling to EVO Japan last year. So yeah, he didn't get to go. But I say all that to say, we're used to Arslan dominating the EVO stage, and I expect that to continue. Now, do I think he can win his 8th EVO title? Yes, I think he'll win his 8th EVO title. He's been playing a lot of Zafina. He's still got his Zafina. He's still been on the Ana. He's still got the Williams twins in the back pocket. His Nina is still like that. That Zafina is still like that. He brought Alyssa out at DreamHack Atlanta. Like, what? Alyssa? First, now, granted, do I think that his Alyssa was that good? Not necessarily, no. But he got in his back pocket. If he feel like he's capable of playing that character at a tournament level and bringing it out in a tournament in an elimination game, who am I to tell him no? And then he got 4th place at Combo Breaker, losing to Atif, playing the Miyati, Zoe, and the Nina and Ana. The Miyati? Like, his character pool is just crazy. He got a character for every situation. And now, especially with the level of competition at this EVO, the competition in Tekken, honestly, we don't see a lot of newcomers. I'm hoping that we get a newcomer in this Tekken 8 bracket. I really do, because I ain't gonna lie, I love seeing our GOATs. I love seeing the Lohais. I love seeing the Knees. I love seeing the Arsons. I love seeing the Atifs. I love seeing the Ulsons. I love seeing the John Dings. I love seeing the Rangchus, the Johns, like all of our typical top placing caliber players. I love that, but I want to get some new blood in there. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm really hoping that this EVO tournament gets in there and maybe we see an upset. But do I think that Arslan Ash has the capability of winning the tournament? Yes. But do I think he will? Nah. And to see who I think we will, we're gonna be doing the predictions. Trust me, we're gonna be getting to the predictions soon. Y'all gonna find out who I think gonna take the tournament. But I already spoiled it. I don't think Arslan Ash getting his 8th at this. I just don't. I haven't looked at his play over the past couple months. Honestly, ever since EVO Japan, I've looked at his play. He's placed really strong, but I haven't seen that. I smell blood in the water. I can win. I know I can win this tournament. That tournament nerves. But then again, he really do be locking in at EVO. But this season of Tekken, with all the balance changes, the heat changes and all that stuff, how the heat changes affected his characters, I don't know if he can do it. I don't know if he can do it. I will be very, very proud to see Arslan Ash taking another dub, but I just don't see it. The only thing that can throw a wrench in this is that newest character they got added in Tekken 8. My girl, you get what I'm saying? My most anticipated, ever since they took Master Raven out and gave me Raven. Now, granted, I love Raven. Raven's my main, always gonna be my main. You feel me? Shadow Clone Jutsu, all that. I'm with it. You get me? But Kuni was my favorite character in Tekken 7 to watch. Personally, I love watching Kuni. I think she got drip. I think she clean. I love the way she move across the screen. Her moves always flashy and shit. And they just made her even flashier in Tekken 8. But that's Arslan Ash's, for anybody who don't know. That's Arslan Ash's main character. That was his main back in Tekken 7. That's what got him a lot of the dominance that he had in Tekken 7, was on the back of that Kunimitsu character. And now she's back. Now, is she Kuni from Tekken 7? No, I don't think she's Kuni from Tekken 7. But I do think that character's strong. How strong though? Well, I'm not a Tekken expert. I love Tekken. But when it comes to Tekken, I tend to like to defer and ask questions and defer my knowledge to other people and ask other people to give me ideas and things like that, so that I could give y'all a more well-informed opinion. So I asked my boy. He hit GOD 6 with Kunimitsu. He's placed high in TNSs. He's a really strong tournament player. He used to play Oscar, but now he on that Kuni. And I asked him, how strong do you think Kuni is in her current state? He says, best case scenario, she's top 10. Worst case scenario, she's top 15. But it is too early to tell right now. He says that she does have some matchup struggles. Kunimitsu has some pretty difficult matchups. Fakaram feels really bad. Heihachi feels really bad. Most of the Mishimas feel bad. He said Kazuya feels especially bad playing in a Kunimitsu, and we've seen Kazuya win tournaments recently. Kazuya won EVO Japan. Like, you feel me? She said Steve feels really bad. Any character with good range that can kind of control how Kunimitsu is able to approach you, as well as any character, because of how Kunimitsu hits you, she's a high RPS, high interaction based character. She chips you down. She is some of the strongest lows in the game, but she's not killing you off combo damage. She's chipping you down. She's hitting you a lot. That's a lot of interactions. At the highest level, playing characters who rely on winning multiple interactions is just not competitively consistent. So honestly, do I think, as the question says on the prompter, what the fuck? Overlay? Like, what? I'm not calling a prompter, it's an overlay. Can Kunimitsu win her first EVO title? It depends who they get in EVO Grand Finals. To be honest, we have Ao. Ao is a phenomenal Kunimitsu player. He played Kunimitsu, I believe, at a French tournament recently, if I'm not mistaken. Ao was at the mix-up. Let me double check this. You know what? We gonna double check this right here. Didn't Ao place top 3? Ao did not place top 3. Oh, where did Ao go out? Ao went out. Okay. Ao went out in losers quarters. Okay. Ao went out in losers quarters. If y'all can see that, I'm gonna see that. Maybe let me make sure this is viewable for you. Ao went out in losers quarters right here, playing the Kuni and playing the Victor. So I maybe it depends on the matchup. I think if, for example, we see Rangshu, I don't think you're gonna be seeing anybody running Kuni into Fakaram unless they know something that me and my boy don't, because what he says makes a lot of sense to me. Unless we see something that favors, hey, Kunimitsu is really good into this pick, I don't think we're gonna be seeing a lot of Kuni. Who knows? I hope Kuni, IMO, me being biased, I hope Kunimitsu can win a top 8 and win her first EVO in her first tournament debut. Second tournament debut, technically, because of the mix-up. First EVO tournament debut. I hope in Tekken 8. I hope that she can win one, but I just think the amount of interactions that that character has to lose, as well as just other characters just are just blatantly stronger. Like the thing that makes a character really strong in Tekken 8 is their consistent combos that lead to wall scenarios. So that goes combo length, wall carry, combo damage, and just the overall consistency of getting combos, as well as just not having to win many interactions. Those are the strong things that I feel like make a strong Tekken 8 character. And I think Kuni has to win versus a lot of interactions, so that already takes her off. But I do think she has some insane wall carry. And she has pretty good wall damage as well. Those are my ideas on how to scale on the plot lines that I am excited to see during this Evo. But with this Tekken, it's time to get to the nitty gritty. It is time to get to the nitty gritty. It's time to get to where we all came for. My Tekken 8 Evo fantasy predictions. Let's get it. All right, now I want to preface this. Name value is going to carry a lot of weight on this list. I am not a Tekken master. You get what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the player. I'm not a Tekken savant. I'm not most knowledgeable. I'm not FDX in this bitch. You get what I'm saying? I'm not knowledgeable on this shit. My first Tekken's Tekken 8. But I have been watching the game competitively since it first came out. So this is just my opinions. If you do not like my opinions, I don't know, whole dick. I really don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be dead ass. I don't. But we can always talk about them. I love bouncing ideas back and forth. I love talking about this stuff. So with that being said, let's get to it. Who do I have going out in 7th place? Who do I got making top 8? Let's just say that. Who do I got making top 8? Let's stop making this like who I got losing. Who do I got making top 8? Give me my dog Al, man. Give me my dog Al. Al plays 2 characters who, if you ask the better part of the majority of the Tekken community, they hate. That Kunimitsu and that Victor. I think Victor Chevalier hella cool. Shout out, he got that little French flash where he put his hands on, that French flash, that shit is tough. That shit is tough. You know what I'm saying? I think Al's one of the better Victors in the world. I think that Kunimitsu is also really good. And I think that he is going to make top 8 and he's going to have a very strong showing. But going out 7th nonetheless. Who do I have going out 7th? Right there with him. Give me Moogold. This is due to a lot of different factors. First and foremost, I don't think Claudio's still strong. Don't get me wrong. I don't think Claudio's that good right now. And I'm just not confident in Moogold's Fang. I'm not to win a tournament at least, and not to necessarily go far. I think there are better characters than Claudio and better characters than Fang. But at the end of the day, it's who's the better player at the end of the day on that given day in that specific set that's going to determine whether or not a player moves far. Me personally, I don't believe in that Mugo on that Claudio pick anymore. Let me slow down. I don't believe in the Claudio pick, but nonetheless, I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing a lot of Wool Gold. Going out in 5th place, I got my dog Farzine. Farzine's an interesting player. Farzine's one of my favorite players. I'm not gonna lie. Because Farzine plays maybe one of the most volatile play styles I have ever seen, but it's so controlled. The way he plays that Victor character, it's so unbelievable. Like, it's nothing but chaos. Like, it's literally guess for your life. Like, he understands that he goes into every interaction saying either you're going to die or I'm going to die. But he always weighs risk reward with that character so unbelievably well that he's just such a strong player. He's one of my favorite players to watch, but I got him going out in 5th, mainly because I'm gonna be dead ass. Maybe he bring out Lydia. Honestly, he could go higher if he bring out Lydia. I think that Lydia character is fucking broken, like insanely broken, like stupid broken. I'm talking top 5. So it's gonna be interesting, but I got him going out on 5th. Somebody else, now this might be a hot take, but this is just a personal favorite. Where's my boy at? The John. I found that lie that the John not gonna be at this tournament. I'm sad. Damn, that changes my thought process. I thought the John was gonna be at this tournament. So that changes my top 5 placement. Who am I gonna throw in that motherfucker? You know what? Let's throw Nee in there. Nee in 5th place. Like I said, I'm doing this off vibes. What I feel like. Nee hasn't been performing as well as we have been accustomed to Nee performing. That Brian is still nice. I still expect him to get top 8. I still expect his matches to be very exciting, but I do expect him to come up short a little bit. Now, who do I got in 4th place? We're starting to get to the top 4. Now, brother man, to the people who are ignorant to the subject, can you help us understand just a little? Yeah, I can help y'all understand. What exactly would you like to understand? If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If I am able to answer them, I will answer them to my best ability. Yeah, I just don't believe that knee is gonna pretty much make it too far. That's just my predictions. Who do I got in my top 4? Boom. Start me off. Ranked what? It better not say it better. Oh, my shit break. Man, my shit broke. I gotta do this shit over again. I don't know what I'm looking at, and I know how you're into fighting tournaments, etc. And I'm not really familiar, you know. I'm just guessing these are player parlays. These aren't parlays. There's no money being put. It's just a fantasy. It's just doing for fun. I'm predicting who is going to be making top 8. This ain't really a parlay for real. It's just me predicting. Yeah, I'm not putting money on this. These fighting games are way too volatile. I'm not putting money on this. That's donating. That's donating. I'm not into donating. Now, whether you into donating, hey, I take donations. I'm just personally, when it comes to giving money to like prize picks and shit like that, I'm not really in the business of donating. But you can donate to me though. Feel free to do that. Now, yeah. Starting off with my top 4. I got Keisuke. Kazi is really strong right now. Keisuke, I think it's about time we get a prime Keisuke performance where Keisuke go through top 8s. He just start mixing niggas. He start mixing everybody. That shit would be peak. That shit would be peak. That shit would be so much fun, man. So I think we primed to see Keisuke. I think that Kazuya character is really strong with him and his 13 frame fucking launcher, wall standing launcher himself. So I think we gonna see some masterclass. I think we're gonna see a Keisuke masterclass. That being said, get my top 3 out. Atif out in top 3. Just barely outside, losing in losers finals, just barely outside that top 8. This is off nothing but vibes. Don't ask me to give a reason. Don't ask me who I think he's gonna lose to. Actually, well, I guess I'll have to tell you who I think he's gonna lose to, but why? Don't ask me. This is all pure vibes. Now, who do I got in grand finals? Give me Arslan Ash. It's EVO, baby. I feel like when it comes to EVO, having Arslan Ash outside of your top 3, top 4, I think it's just asinine. I'm sorry. I think that's just hate. Personally, hands in the air. I think it's just hate, to be honest. He's so consistent when it comes to competing in these EVO tournaments. I believe he will be. Why is Arslan Ash's flag the American flag? I just picked that man is not American. Yo, fix that shit. Is that his flag? That can't be his flag on Start GG. See, now we going on a tangent. That cannot be his flag in Start GG. It cannot be. It cannot be. Where's Arslan? Because that's weird as hell. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this is just a fuck up on Upset.gg's part when Start GG. But there's no way Arslan's Ash flag is freaking American. There's no way. He doesn't have it set. Illinois. I guess I found out today he's moved to the States. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. Shit. Well, I guess so. Welcome to America. Welcome to America, Arslan. Welcome to America, Arslan. Welcome to America, I guess. I was so caught off guard because I was like, why isn't the Pakistani flag there? You look like Magic Johnson from I look like Magic Johnson from Proud Family, my nigga. Magic Johnson from Proud Family. Do you know who Magic Johnson is? Do you know who this need fool. Do you know who the fuck Magic Johnson is? Answer. I need this. Magic Johnson from fucking Proud. While she answered that, let me get back to the list. Who do I have taking the tournament. Give me low high. Give me low. I think we gonna get a low high masterclass. I'm not gonna lie. I got my dog low high. Low high is one of my personal favorite players to see play Tekken. I love the way he plays Brian. It's very controlled, but it's also aggressive. It's like controlled aggression. It's really cool. He plays a more aggressive style of Brian than he does. It's so cool. He will just taunt you. He will just sidestep jet up, or he'll do all that stuff. Low high is just so fun. But those are my Evo. What the hell? Oops. I had the wrong screen up. Y'all didn't get to see it, but I did put that boy. I did. Can I go back? Can I go back? I can't go back. Damn. Fumbled the clip. But I do have low high taking it. Now let's get to the predictions. These things. What is the lowest seed I see? Top 24 probably. Will a top 4 seed win the tournament? Most likely. Will grand finals have a bracket reset? Probably not. I'm gonna say no. And will there be a 3-0 in top 4? Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna say yes. Fuck it. Why not? Those are my predictions. Now let's review these predictions for right now. Let's go ahead. Let's go and review these predictions. Where can I go? Where can I go? Back to overview. Evo, Tekken 8. So these are my picks for who is going to win Tekken 8 on Evo for Evo Vegas. These are my predictions. Y'all can agree. Y'all can disagree. Whatever y'all want to do. Let me know how you think about it. Am I bugging? Am I crazy? Hey. Y'all let me know. That being said, these are my 2XKO predictions. Now, I am fairly confident in these. I feel like I cooked. Personally, I feel like I cooked. This is a stacked top 8. This is a really fun top 8. I think I cooked personally. We gonna see. Only time will tell. We gonna find out Sunday. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna show y'all this. I am not too familiar with Street Fighter. I'm not. I want to get more familiar, but there's so many strong players in Street Fighter that it's really hard. I'm gonna have to do a little more research before I start incorporating Street Fighter. Research on the game, research on the competitive scene, who's strong, tournament results. I'm gonna have to do more research before I feel comfortable speaking on Street Fighter, because I don't want to speak on something I have no idea what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to die. I don't want that be a disservice to y'all. You get what I'm saying? But I'm gonna show y'all just for the fun of it. This is who I got winning Evo. This is who I got. I got my boy Mena RD winning the entire tournament. I got my boy Lashar taking top 2. Those are your grand finals. I got Punk going out losers side, losers. It's repeating Evo. I love to see Punk repeat Evo. I would love to see that. That's probably if I gotta pick. If I gotta really believe, like put my heart on it, I hope Punk exceeds my expectations. I really do. He won last year, so he is capable of winning again, but you know what I'm saying? Momochi, Zhao Hai, Annie Walker, Blas, Jen. That's a pretty good lineup to me. Only time will tell. Now, with that being said, that is gonna do it for today's episode of Bracket Watch, y'all. It has been a great time. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. Like I said, we will be back Monday to recap the tournament for y'all, going over if my predictions were correct, going over some storylines that we saw, talking about how the event went, thoughts from the venue, because I'm gonna be contacting some people who are at the venue to see how things are going. We're gonna be talking about everything Evo. You get what I'm saying? So I will see y'all now. This is not going to be the last time I stream. I'm not going to stream first round of pools for Tekken and 2XKO tomorrow. I'm not streaming first round. I got other things to do tomorrow. So I'm not going to be able to first round, but I will be here Saturday and I will be here Sunday. You best believe that. I will be there those 2 days. And of course, we will be back with Bracket Watch on Monday, 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. No, I will not be converting to Mountain Time, even though I do know what time it would be for Mountain Time, because guess what? Mountain Time is not a real thing. It's not a real thing, and you can't tell me otherwise. With that being said, though, I'm going to end this episode off. Wherever you catching this, we live on Twitch Thursdays and Mondays. Again, 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST. We gonna get lit. I'm gonna keep this up. It's gonna be fun. Let's grow this shit together, man. You get what I'm saying? I'll see y'all next time.